But the way that some of the BRICS nations are set up, they have speculation going a little bit differently, where it's not one big bubble, it's not centralized. And so if one part goes down, let's say they have like an infrastructure bank that goes down, it's not tied to every single other bank, so there won't be this domino effect that's going to happen in Europe and then could happen and probably will in the West. Because we're all centralized. All of our securities are pooled, our derivatives are pooled, all of it. So we have there's no security or guarantees except for the people at the very top of the pyramid. So this whole episode, and we'll have to do another financial one probably because there's a lot to talk about here, and even breaking down the Great Taking a bit more would probably be good. But go watch some of the resources we shared, because it's stuff to get your head wrapped around to understand not just the economy, but this mode of attention game. Which systems, it's not necessarily about the systems, but how the system gets used. And that is then you got to consider right hemisphere versus the left hemisphere, what your society is, where your culture is at. Are we going to work and produce to justify the credit/debt? Are we going to earn it back and work hard? Or are we in too much of a post-industrial consumer society? Are we consuming more than we're making? And that's a real problem, especially in the West right now. We consume more than we make, or we are limited by other people and stupid contracts and fine print that says you can't produce this. Like even in Alberta, unfortunately, we don't have any refineries. Great, we have all this oil. We should really have some refineries for the oil. So just ways to improve where you're at as a province and then as a country. That's the real mode of attention. It needs to be people over profit, not profit over people. And no singular system encompasses either one of those. There's a little bit of each in a lot of systems. So you got to think creatively.
Mm-hmm. And there's so much to talk about even in the globalist agenda side of it, but we are running out of time. So we'll continue, I think, maybe to expand upon this discussion. I don't know if it'll be next time or whenever, but yeah, I think that's a good thing to end off with people. It's just the economics is just as complex as relationships. And so just as you would try to figure out how to be a better person for other people, it's like how do you help yourself so that way you can figure out how to help other countries thrive. And it's not just this self-centered version of trying to make a large group of people earn a bunch of money like a banker's dictatorship. It's like, actually, how do we do win-win cooperation? How do we make each other less dependent on less of a toxic codependency and more of like a parent to their child? I am supposed to be the guide to help you transcend me. Like, so yeah.
Amen. Yeah. Good Jedi to their Padawan. We're currently watching Star Wars, so it makes sense.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
This has been Home Squared. We didn't mess it up this time.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Bye.